Hello there, fans of great barbecue. We are so happy you decided to stay with us for more Explore Tulsa.
Yeah. Let's get on with the taste testing. Bubba-Q-Boys even have their own rub that's yummy in my tummy.
We better make sure Stevie gets fed. So let's stop in at Bixby's 14th annual Barbecue and Blues Festival to meet the White family and try their award-winning barbecue.
I had her dad's ribs for the first time. They were baby backs. I had never had baby backs, and I was in.
My dad smoked meat forever growing up and then got my husband onto it when we first started dating.
It took several years. You know, her dad's very patient, but he's also very direct. So it was very nice to learn with him. I remember burning pork butts and briskets under his tutelage, but he was always really cool.
So yeah, then we started competing when we were first dating with my dad, and then we got married, and then we just, as the more kids we have, we just get them all involved with it now. Every year we do the Bixby Barbecue and Blues Festival. This is our 8th year doing it. We do this one every single year and just absolutely love it. We've started off with a small little backyard Oklahoma Joe smoker that was, could fit maybe 2 slabs of ribs, and then we eventually got bigger and bigger, and then now we have a custom-made smoker, which we worked with a guy in Owasso that made it for us.
We wasted so much money on trying different things, and we finally came to a conclusion that, hey, we need to make something that we can use as a good base rub and just always have it, because it was costing so much money every time we change something. So, the best thing about our rub is really the consistency.
We worked with a guy in Arkansas to help start with our rub. We kind of told him what we liked and based on what we've had in the past, and so he put together some kind of a trial for us to try. And so through years, literally, of tweaking, adding a little bit more salt, a little bit more sweet, taking out some hot, and then we realized, you know what, this is a really good combination. We have a ton of cookouts at our house with friends and neighbors, and they said, you know what, you guys have won some awards. This is so good. You should package it.
You're always going to get the same thing. It's going to be a little salty on the front, kind of sweet when it's on the meat, especially on the pork and chicken. And then at the end, you're going to get just that little kick, but it's not going to be a lingering kick. It's just a little kick of heat. And it's a perfect base. It really is a good foundation.
It's all about technique. There's kind of a process of, finding the right rub, which we now have our own barbecue rub that's won us several awards, which we're excited about. But just the process of figuring out what's the best way to rub down the meat, different smoking techniques, temperature high versus high and fast or low and slow, injecting it sometimes or kind of pre-marinating it in some things. So we've kind of, through trial and error, figured out a really good recipe.
The main things the judges are looking for is consistency. They're looking for the appearance, the taste, and the tenderness. But really, what separates good barbecue versus bad barbecue is just the overall consistency. You want to have a good product that's good in all 3 phases, not just one. And that's why the teams that are, that are winning out here all the time, they're just consistent, and they're always bringing the same product.
You have to put it in a styrofoam container with lettuce and garnish it with parsley and make it look because presentation's a 30-year scores. So it's really important that it looks presentable and it looks appealing to the judges. Addison, she's 8 years old in 2nd grade, and she loves pulled pork and ribs. She loves to help rub down the meat. So she's probably definitely more of a prepper and then an eater.
It's fun to hang out and rub down the sauce.
And then Aiden loves to help bring the firewood, help stoke the fire with charcoal. So he's definitely a big helper. And then he loves pulled pork's his favorite too. And then Avery kind of is just our wild one. She's 3. She loves to just eat the rub by itself. She loves pulled pork and ribs. And she just likes to ask what we're doing at all times and be very inquisitive.
We're going to put them to work. I mean, as soon as they can mow the yard, they'll be doing that. So they'll be barbecuing. So we're big on pushing, and they like to help. The best thing is the family time and the camaraderie. All these teams out here are here for the same thing. We want to win in barbecue, but you're out here to hang out with your family. I mean, it's a beautiful park, good setting. The weather, thank goodness, is beautiful this weekend, and you just get a lot of downtime.